Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to another glorious episode of the Trial and Aaron podcast, what we call it The Tap. Of course, I'm your host, Aaron, and as your host, Aaron, I must apologize because I've been slacking ever so slightly on the consistency, getting some taps out. I was happy to talk to Cole Ogando and Paul Stitch the other day, talk about Winners Live, and damn it all was going to do. I got a podcast in the works with Jenny Callison, a.k.a. The Taps Alex Jones. We're going to talk conspiracies. We're going to go down some rabbit holes, talk about chemtrails, all that good stuff, the stuff you need to know. You don't want to know it. You got to know it. You got to be prepared. But today I am on location. I'm in Lake Tahoe, the Tahoe house. Brought up the podcast gear. I'm just going to do a little solo action, and I've been thinking the past couple of days, I'm like, what the hell am I going to put out there? I try to see how many views I have, or the interaction or engagement, or why certain episodes do better than others. The Gary Jackson episode, fantastic, had like around 50 views for each episode. The one where I introduced people to the lunchbox, somehow baffling. People don't want to see all my little arts and trinkets and all that shit. I don't give a f***. I do. But I should give a f***. I do want to do better, and I do want to create content that people want to engage with or think about or comment or share with other people. So, damn it, with that in mind, I was thinking. I know it's dangerous, but I've been thinking. And today I thought, boy, howdy, I have a lot of love for my hometown. I'm a proud kid from Winters, California. And like any town, there's so many perks. There's so many just bonuses of living there. The community is amazing. We support our own. We don't eat our own like other towns. Like some do, but it's by and large like a bubble. It's like a protective bubbles around this town that shields us from all the bullshit going on in the rest of the world, because people they show up, they show out, and we support one another. And I was wanting to think of 5 ways that we can, let's see what I write down here, 5 ways that we can make Winters better. Some improvements, eh? Because I'm not going to just shit all over people like we do in the community page, the Winters community tips and tricks or whatever. Shout out to Chad Stocking. What a moderator for that platform there. All the Karens of Winters come together to bitch and complain. But we'll get to that later. That's a little foreshadowing. But I love my hometown, and I was just brainstorming ways we can make it better, make the community stronger, have us thrive even more than we already are. But there are some issues, and I'm not going to touch on all of them. I'm more of just, I'm trying to stay positive. Like I said in the past, I want the tap to be all about good vibes, just like a gin and tonic. Great vibes from a gin and tonic. So anyways, 5 ways to make Winters better overall. And I did a little brainstorming on the ski lift today. I had plenty of time because it's just your boy's getting better, just bombing down the hill, and just spend a lot of time on the lift talking to people and thinking about the tap, thinking about the novel. But the tap today, the first thing I wanted to bring to the table. You're listening to this. We're 3 minutes in. God damn it, I'm going to come out with a heavy hitter. I want to bring back the OGs. That's how we're going to make Winters better. Bring back the OGs. What the hell am I talking about? I'm talking about the old school restaurants. First and foremost, Dean's Frosty. I remember when it was taken away from me, from us, from Winters, because we got a new goddamn stoplight. Very good. It's a great stoplight. One of the best I've ever seen. We got left turns. We got right. We got straight forward. We got green, yellow, red. It's the best. It's the best stoplight situation we could possibly ask for. And for some reason, Dean's Frosty needed to be destroyed in order for that to happen. I don't think that was a fair trade. I'd rather have the blinking red light and keep Dean's Frosties. But I'm just some silly fucking goose with a podcast. I think we rebuild Dean's Frosty exactly as it was. Exactly as it was. And for the first, say, year, in order to get in there and order food, you got to write your name on the wood panels on the inside. Not to an unsanitary extent, but just have that musk, that nostalgia-laden atmosphere of so many generations past making their mark on the benches, the walls, the tables, what have you. It was glorious in there. I remember it. And you also got to get Street Fighter back in there. And they had a couple of video games. But get Dean's Frosties back. I mean, that corner is also perfect. They can share a parking lot area with El Verduzco. Keep El Verduzco. It's been a staple forever. You got to keep El Verduzco there. And have a little beer garden there as well. The Dean's Frosties can be there for high schoolers, blah, blah, blah. They come in as they have for generations. But also, that'd be a perfect spot for, I think, a little beer garden. Just have some little heat lamps, some benches, some shade structures, what have you. Just make it a chill little spot. It's kind of like the corner little brewery that popped up in Vacaville years ago right near the library. I think that'd be a great spot. I think it'd be a great spot. Winners, people, listen to it. Make it happen. Bring back Dean's Frosties in all of its glory. Hell, there can even be a collaboration with the culinary class at Winners High School. Maybe some specials or some senior capstone type involvement here with Dean's Frosties coming back. Bring it back. Bring back Dean's Frosties. God bless it. That's going to be one thing. That's another one. Cody's. Got to bring back Cody's as well. Look, the Winners Hotel. People are divided on it. I know I am, but there's people that I know and love that support it and then played a hand in making it come to fruition. Shout out Michael Levis. Carboni's, I've had it. I'm not in love with it. I don't hate it, but I'm not absolutely head over heels in love with it. I think do a collaboration to bring back Cody's and have a little bit of Carboni's in there, but renovate that shit. Renovate that shit. Make it look like Cody's again. I'm talking about bringing the past back to life. Make it look like Cody's again. Maybe have an aspect of it that's all foo-foo and Carboni like because you like to call it restauranti instead of restaurant. Oh, boy. Wow, that means you can charge $20 extra for your meal because it's restauranti.
China.
I'm getting petty. I'm trying to support local, but I get petty. Just like, I'm petty about Buckhorn charging $6 for a loaf of bread when it was free. Maybe times are tough, but you don't open DeVilba's room right next door amidst your $6 for the previously free loaves of bread. Come on now, Buckhorn. You're better than that. Give us the bread. But I digress. Cody's got to be back. Yeah, just bring back that deli. God damn it. I feel like Winners could really use it. What did I say? I had a hybrid name for it. Carbodi's. It's Carbodi's. Yes. Give me Carbodi's. I want it. And open up the fucking rooftop bar. I've been there at least 12 times, and there's always some lame excuse why we can't go up there. I want to go up to the rooftop bar. I want to howl at the moon. Let me up there. Doesn't mean it's not open when I'm not. Maybe every other time that I don't go, it's open and people enjoy it. Well, for my personal experience, anecdotal evidence, I've been unable to get to the top.
Real bad man.
God damn it. The Irish pub. It's janky, a little hole-in-the-wall bar, a little sometimes maybe you might not feel totally safe in there. Not saying that's what Winners means, but damn it, give me that kind of ratchet, that raggedy hole-in-the-wall bar known as the Irish pub. Maybe you can go where excuse me. Goodness gracious.
You motherfucker.
The True Value. The old True Value. I mean, maybe there's stuff going on in there, but I don't know. Open it up. Make it sexy. Some music in the back. Open it up in there. The Irish pub. Maybe an Irish bar or brewery. Another brewery in town. Why not? Do something with that True Value. Maybe it can be Irish pub-esque. Who knows? Empty buildings, no good for the town. Let's do something with it. And what else we have here? Yeah. Chubby's. Bring back Chubby's. I love Chubby's. I got a Chubby just thinking about Chubby's. Get Subway the frick out of there. There was a million one Mexican restaurants that took its space. For some reason, Subway's there with their foam, with their yoga mat bread. I mean, it smells good, but damn it, get that chain out of there. Get Chubby's back because I don't see that many of them anymore. Give Chubby some love or a Mel, some kind of diner, but my preference is Chubby's. That's number 1, bringing back some OG restaurants. I did want to say Warrior Video. I don't know exactly it's going to happen because it's cool that there's a shirt printing place there in place. VHS, a little dead. And why have a video store when people are so fucking lazy? Just have Netflix and Prime and Hulu, all that stuff. Shout out to Warrior Video. Nay, will we see the likes of it again? So that's number 1. Bring back the OG restaurants. Let's get a little nostalgia in here. Let's get that old, warm, cozy feeling back in Winters from some of those old restaurants.
China.
Moving forward, number 2. Make Youth Day great again. Yes.
China.
We have the alumni baseball game, which is fucking awesome. I love participating in it. I love winning it. The odd years haven't done that in a minute, but we're coming back, baby. 2025, it's an odd year. This will be an odd win. You gotta be odd to be number 1, and damn it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna win this shit this year. I'm calling my shot. Just like the odds are gonna win the alumni football game. Because why? Your boys tied in from 2009. We're gonna win this shit. There's no way the Eveners are gonna win. We're too good. We're too strong. We're too motivated on the odd side. But all right, so we got the alumni baseball game. Get the track meet here. Tell back in the day, there's an enormous track meet that people would go out and support during Youth Day. We just need more competition, more things to get people to come out to participate. Another big deal: drinks at the park. Give the people booze. I don't know if it's the fire station, police station. The city has their heads so far up their ass. Their heads up their ass, and then they keep stuffing their ass filled with bureaucracy and paperwork to preclude alcohol being served at the fucking park when that used to be a staple of Youth Day. If there's alcohol, they will come. If you serve alcohol, they will come. Who is they? In-towners, out-of-towners. Get more bodies there. Get the horseshoes back up and running. Get a ton of food booths over at the park. I want to smell churros. I want John Neal. God damn it. I want him cooking some oysters over there. If he's not at Green River doing it, do it at the park. Get that semi-truck. Get some music going out there. More food trucks, vendors, more booths. Make the park the place to be until the baseball games and whatnot. There needs to be a lot more competitions. Like I said, maybe little things, funny little things. There needs to be some brainstorming. We don't have the funds for it. Well, maybe if the city didn't charge an arm and a leg to get alcohol, like licenses and shit like that. Let's be fucking practical. Let's not just cut ourselves off at the legs. Let's sell some booze. Let's make it work. The paperwork. Let's get the legalities out of the way. Make it easy, the way it once was. Get some sue happy assholes out there. Like we'll deal with it. Let's just come on. A little alcohol goes a long way, and I think it will mightily increase participation. People coming out. Make it all about the kids. Bring back kids running city council like it used to be. I guess this list is like really beckons back to some nostalgia and the way old way of things. Yes, it's tough. There's not a lot of money going along, but let's get some funding going. Let's make this happen, damn it. Youth Day needs to come back. Let's see. Other than D-bags, it's a great thing. Oh, yeah. And people participating. I had that one run-in with he who shall not be named. He who I declared a blood feud against. Let's see here. More competitions, food trucks, beer, music, huzzah. I did put huzzah. Maybe some kind of Renaissance fair-esque type thing going on at the park. I don't know. Multiple park. There's a lot of parks in Winters. Maybe there could be something going on there. A mini Renaissance fair within Youth Day with some forging, some bows and arrows, some stuff. Not saying you could don't be drunk while you're shooting bows and arrows, but let's make this a thing. Damn it. Let's brainstorm. Bring back Youth Day. Make it something we look forward to, not something we're like, oh, it's Youth Day. Do I want to go? Nah, I can stay at home and jack off all day. Don't do that. Go to Youth Day. Number 3. Again, going back old school. Talk to the old heads from town, and this is. Could be more of a thing where the high schoolers go and engage with the senior homes or whatever. Because one thing I've come to realize when going visiting my grandparents a lot more over the past couple of years, that the most valuable thing that any of us have is time. And these old heads just want to engage, interact, and talk. We wonder, oh my God, oh Gramps or old man Johnson's off on another tangent talking to me when I want to go and play on my phone. I can't spare another 5 minutes of listening to him ramble on. There's some old heads ramble on, but by and large, they just want to be seen, acknowledged, talked to, and just felt relevant, not forgotten.
China.
And from those past people, they have life experience. Get these young kids. I mean, I need to go out and engage with the oldsters some more, but they know what it's like to truly invest their blood, sweat, and tears. Like Christ, the Rotary Club, a bunch of old guys going in and they're supporting the town. They're putting in some hard work and effort. Maybe this can coincide with volunteering, and that volunteering could include just talking to the old heads. These senior citizens, they ain't dead yet. They're still with it. They're hard for life. Just talk to them. Like they'll instill some. There's funny stories to be had, mistakes they made, and just talking to some old heads at the landfill the other day. This guy came in. This wild dude. He's like ex-Marine, motorcycle guy, and he works at this home, and in his spare time he just gets all their trash and he brings it out to the landfill. And this guy, we're talking, he's like, oh, he said he's gone through 4 wives. I think he's on number 4. He's like, yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, still got my stinky fingers on here. From what I gathered, homeboy was not afraid to cheat. He was not afraid to be disloyal to his wife. I'm not advocating for that, but you get all kinds, all walks of life. This guy has to be in his 70s, but he's a fucking rascal, and he just doesn't care. He's like, the wives are replaceable. I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm fucking that guy.
You're a wild man. Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm gonna call this guy Stinky Fingers from now on. Hopefully he hasn't cheated on his current wife, but on to the next as the rap goes. This crazy old guy, it looks like a redneck Santa Claus, comes in. I've talked to him a handful of times, and he talked to me how he welded the front of this super truck that he has, this giant bumper. It is a winch and an air compressor all in one. Is it legal? I don't know. But that dude could talk to some of the kids at FFA class. Some redneck engineering and ingenuity. Who else? This one old guy at the same day. This old guy talked to an older guy. Like, I realized, he's moving across the country. He was in the military, and he was telling me the story about how he was waiting in line at the hospital or like for a doctor's appointment or whatever. And he was talking to this really old guy. I want to say about around 100 years old. And he's like, oh yeah, I was in special forces back in World War II. And the guy's like, did you see or do anything special or exciting? The guy's like, well, yeah, I was filming on the aircraft carrier when Japan surrendered to the United States. I was like, that is one of the coolest stories I've ever heard. And the guy's like, have you written this down? Have you documented this? He's like, no, not really. So the guy got a yellow pad and a pen, and the guy autographed it and wrote down some stuff. Didn't exactly understand exactly what he meant by writing it down, but just to get this guy's autograph and just proof that he was there. And it's just so cool. You won't get that from a young person. Just these living, walking, talking, breathing, relevant pieces of history. Let's milk them for their knowledge. Let's talk to these guys. So in winters, a lot of agriculture, a lot of knowledge, a lot of time, and we could spend some time with these old heads and just get to know them a little bit better. And I think just going in, having a conversation and spending time and helping them feel seen and heard would make a world of difference. And it feels good leaving that. It feels good to talk to them and leave wow, put in some time and effort. You come out of it a better person. You level up a little bit, damn it. Talk to these old heads. That was number 3. Number 4, a little more practical. Let's widen the fucking streets in the new houses. Is it that much to ask? I went over Kingsbury Grade a month ago to visit my boy Dylan Ney and his family of Viking people. And they're in Minden, I believe. The streets are so wide, you're not afraid to drive down. It's wide open, just sweeping desert with mountain ranges in the background. It's a beautiful town. And we're rolling through. I'm rolling to his house, and damn it, I could swerve all over if I wanted to. There's plenty of space. When I go down, West Main Street in front of the police station and the fire station, it's an absolute joke. It's a death trap. It is arm width apart for this fucking street. If somebody else is coming, they got a big car, you got to pull over a little bit and just try to give each other room. God help you if there's cars parked near the sidewalk. That makes it even smaller with all this wide open space. Why the are we being so ticky-tacky with the spacing of the street? Widen out. We can't do it now, but there's more houses being put into Winters. It's growing. We're thriving, I guess. But damn it, widen the streets. I don't like feeling like it's a cluster. What else is there? West Main Street. My arm's length dangerous. My goodness. Other streets. I pulled out like Skylar and Morgan's house back in the day, like right in front of the police station. There's a T intersection. You can't pull left without creeping halfway into the street, and by that time you're gonna get T-boned. Let's make it safer to drive in these streets, let alone walk in it with these kids and families and their bikes and strollers. And speaking about speeding, Neiman Street. Slow the down. If we're not dead, it's gonna make Winters better. There's school zones. Slow down. What are you speeding to? Leave a little earlier or choose an alternate route because you know there's a school there. Take Moody Slough, go all the way around. You don't need to speed down Neiman Street. You don't need to do it. You really don't. And you don't need to just... You fucking people. Save the speeding for 505, damn it. That's what it's there for. Kids, school zone, there, you fuck. Anyways, all right. And number 5. We have number 5 here for how we're going to make Winters better. I would say we have 2 options. Dismantle the Winters community page or lighten the fuck up. The community tips and tricks or what have you, what Chad's moderating. He does a great job. My inkling is towards the latter. Let's lighten the fuck up. Don't need to dismantle it because it does serve a purpose. Kind of like how social media first came out. It's about keeping in touch, connecting, community, what have you. What this page has turned into part of the time is a bunch of angry old hags bitching and complaining. Like there are some good things in there, information getting tossed around, all well and good. Yes, that I want to keep it. Let's cultivate that. But then you get these shitheads that want to bitch and complain and be seen doing it. They want to call stuff out, and instead of sending an email or keeping something private or doing something other than going online to blast whatever institution for whatever reason or whatever's going on in town. Sometimes there's legitimate nonsense going on. Sometimes there's alarm that needs to be raised. There's a fine line between that and say, for example, I got to name drop a little bit because Morgan Gertz sent me a post from one Debbie Hemingway way back in the day when I used to write for the Winters Express. Support your local paper, even though I have no love lost from my time there. She was just talking shit about the paper, highlighting, it's not well written, poorly edited. I would not have passed these articles if it was a freshman going through like high school. Like, how sophomoric of you to say such a thing. Yes, if there's little grammatical errors or inconsistencies within the article or otherwise problems, anything less than perfection, I understand. The paper should be better. People deserve the best when it comes to the news outlets that they consume. Objective writing, grammatical excellence, and hell, some just decent writing to say the least. Is the Winters Express perfect? No. But people like Debbie Hemingway, I don't know this for a fact. I'm not trying to assume. Perhaps she did send an email off script and away from prying eyes. But I seriously doubt it, because instead of putting out bad vibes and shitting on your local news outlet, I mean, you could just listen to the tap and get some local news that way, but instead of shitting on your local news outlet online and just rallying people against it because it's not struggling whatsoever, and just calling out the quality of it, maybe, just maybe, send a private email, perhaps offer some assistance since you're a bastion of literary genius, and try to help the cause without casting shade on the news outlet. In this case, the Winters Express. An email would have sufficed. You could have said, hey, editor, there's a lot of problems here in these articles, and I feel like it can be improved. It's all about how you say something, and I seriously doubt that email was sent or any sort of assistance was given. I haven't read the paper since I left. I haven't read the paper since I started working there, when I was working there. Maybe these things are happening, but when there's so much vitriol and condescension and anger and malice tossed towards someone online, it's just like, are you saying it to really help? No, I think you're just trying to cut it down. You want to be seen as this guru of knowledge and just purveyor of all things righteous, and it sucks. You don't need to be seen. I mean, I need to call myself out. There's times where I see something I don't like online. I want to cause a stink. I want to be contrarian to what I'm seeing. Or if you truly cared, you can send that private email. You can send a text. You can make a call. You can get stuff settled without blasting whoever online. We're all better than that. I know I'm not perfect. I've been petty as shit before, so not throwing too much shade at Debbie Hemingway. She was a great librarian. I never had any issues with her, but of course, we're all our best selves online. We're all our best selves online. I know I am. I'm the GOAT. Oh, God. What's this? What's this I see in my notes? A special sixth way to make the winners better again? Listen to the tap. You're going to listen to the tap, baby. I want to engage. If you're not only listening to it, be on it. Join me. Everybody listening or every person in this town has a story, has an expertise. And of course, I want to get on more business owners like I did with Preserve, like I did with Dr. Taylor Langdon from Renew Health Chiropractic. I just feel like I need to go on a tear. All these local businesses and all these locals. Damn it. Everybody's got stories, maybe some more old heads. Get some of their like crazy stories growing up, drinking, shenanigans, parties, whatever. There's a lot of history here. There's a lot of amazing people, wineries, breweries. And I want that on the tap. Not just winners, but damn it, Yolo County. You got the 530 in front of your phone number. Damn it, I love you. This podcast is for you. And so close to that 30-minute mark. Oh, well. We're here. We're in Tahoe. I've been drinking. I've been thinking. I've been talking to you guys. If you have other ways that you can think of to make winters better, how we can improve as a community, as a town, as a single fucking unit. This community, damn it. Send me a text. Comment on it. I'll talk about it next time. Like, subscribe, do whatever. Anytime I see these videos of other like YouTubers and whatnot, podcasts, like and subscribe. They always remind you, and I'm like, at no point has anybody in any YouTube video who has said, don't forget to like and subscribe my content. I've never been goaded or felt the need to like and subscribe simply because someone told me to. I don't give a shit. So I'm still on the fence of reminding you every single time to like and subscribe. If you do it, good. If not, fuck you. There's also trialandaaron.com. A lot of my, I will promote my shit. I need to get my head up my ass way more when it comes to promoting myself. I got short stories, got the Wolf Skull rumor. That's very slow going right now because I'm focused on my fucking novel. I want to just crank that out. I want it to be the best. And the tap here. So it's like when I'm focused on my novel, it's very difficult for me to try to deviate my thoughts and my creativity towards other like short form writing content. So be patient. Novel's humming along. There's a lot more content on the horizon for the tap. And for right now, that's the 5. Make it 6 reasons or ways we can make winters better. And until next time, everybody.
You lose! Good day, sir!